Down to my shit, the 22. Boom. Check my baby mama. Rollers, not hummus. And the spin until it's gone. Don't know when I'm coming home. Pop X and drink Chris. My life, though, shit. From my head down to my jaw. Boom. Fit the 22s. Check my baby. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, hey, yo. Yellow Viper, yellow Volta, yellow Biz, yellow PT Cruiser, on right, no biz. What, man? Cstudents in the morning, Comedian André Mulligan. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We are here. We're here. We are in detention. We're going hard. So I want people to know, hey, man, it is about that life and about that shine life and about just being you, being humble, being together. Today's episode, man, is about don't test. Don't test. Don't let these test you, man. Don't let them push you. Don't let them try you. Don't fall for the okie doke. Trust me, man. It's very easy to fall for the bullshit. It's very easy to fall for whatever they got you out here, especially if you're not focused. That's how we are, right? When you get weak, when you let your guards down, people, you seen shit kind of creep in, right? It creeps in, you be like, what the hell? Haters get on your job. Haters get on your job, sucker. It's motivation. Hey, haters get on your job, nigga. It's motivation. Suckers get on your job. Hey, dope. Oh. You can look at me in my eyes in the mirror more than ever. Anything don't kill me, make me better. Anything don't kill me, make me better. Y'all don't know nothing about that right there, man. That's what it's about, man. It ain't kill you, ain't take you off, man. I'm so built for this bullshit, man. It's so crazy because the life where I come from the hood, Louisville, Kentucky, man. Shouts out, man. 502 in the building, 812 Indiana in the building, 317 in the building, 615 Nashville in the building, 305 678 220. What's up down south, man? 678, we in the building. I see y'all. What's up, man? We out there shining out, baby. 702, what's up, man? 770, what's up, man? 660, what's up, man? I see y'all, man. 323, 312. What's up, man? Come on, man. 213. Cstudents is all around, man. Do not let them test y'all. The thing about it is that sometimes we drop our guards so fucking low. You know what I'm saying? You drop your guard so low and then other things creep in. If you're not, you can say this. If you're not prayed up, if you're not focused, whatever you want to do, whatever keeps you grounded, whatever keeps your mind there and keeps you set, that's where you need to be at. Don't allow nobody to move around. So one thing I'm starting to do, man, like I told y'all, man, is not only just amazing affirmations and drive for myself and market. Let me mark off my calendar today, Friday. I did all this yesterday, made some money, did that, hit that. Today I already did my workout. I got to do my content editing today. Got to make some money. I got 2 shows tonight. So this area right here, this is my fluff time. What that means is that I'm going to do some meditation during this time. I'm going to do some reading. I'm going to do some accolades. I'm going to work on maybe some emails. This is just a little bit dead time. But right now, just for myself, is make sure I stay focused. You know, stay focused. That's the hardest thing to do because we tend to shift, right? You'll shift. You can be good and then you get the sidetrack. Like I'll tell you this, man. So much stuff goes through the average person's head that by the time they hit the pavement, they're not ready. They're not prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get up with the most amazing energy in the world and be like, man, I'm ready for everything. I'm ready to do this. And then in your mind, some shit might hit you and you might not feel right. I want you to learn to take a breath, yo. Take a breath. So, you know, one thing I'm going to tell people is like, I'm going to start kind of doing like maybe a 30-second meditation on here or 15, 20 seconds. The whole thing is really about taking a breath, closing your eyes, understanding that this shit's gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna pass. You got to be able to think about where you're going. Think about where you want to be at. Think about positive. One thing we tend to do, we tend to put so much negative energy in that we defeat our powers. You know what I'm saying? If you're betting against yourself, man, you're gonna lose. You gotta change your way of thinking. You gotta change your energy pool. You gotta change the goal. A lot of y'all haven't switched your goal or the approach to hitting your goal. I mean, we all do it. I think I do it. I'm not perfect. I ain't gonna ever be perfect. And I don't want nobody to see me as perfect, but I want people to understand me sometimes. Not all the time. I want you to kind of understand where I'm coming from, because life to me is about the power of the seed, the choice, the creative, the conscience, the circumstances. You know, it's about courage, about being a champion, about being courageous. When people ask me what C students is, man, there's so much there, man. It's the power of the C, man. We can keep going there. We can keep going. You know what I'm saying? We can always keep going. And I think for a lot of people who don't understand that, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to understand the fact that we have to grow together. And what I mean by this, I'm not talking about growing. I'm not talking about growing to the fact to where you have to outgrow other people, but don't be afraid to outgrow other people. I used to be afraid of that. I used to reach back. Sometimes I, oh man, I want my homies to roll with me. Sometimes people can't grow with you. Sometimes people do not want to grow with you. Don't let a motherfucker test you. What do I mean by letting a motherfucker test you, right? Right? What do you oh Dre, what do you mean by letting a motherfucker test you? Have you ever let somebody put you in a conversation that you didn't want to be in to start with? And you give them that focus? Do not entertain the bullshit. It's like if y'all ever seen the Geico commercial, the Progressive commercial where Flo is sitting on the beach with all the other people, and they sitting on the beach, and they having this conversation about insurance, and Flo like, oh, I want to get in, and then she just, you have to do that. Sometimes it's better to keep your goddamn mouth shut. I'm learning that the hard way, Dre. Shut the fuck up. Let these niggas fail. Let them fail. Let them experience life. Let nigga, you don't know everything. I have to tell myself this every day. Dre, shut your ass up. I be looking at myself talk sometimes. I'm like, nigga, why are you still talking? Like, Dre, why are you even in this conversation? Dre, you have no business here. You know what I'm saying? You do not have no business here. Want to get your fucking 2 cents in. I don't know where that came from. I was just thinking about this yesterday, man. Because I play poker, and I can be up, dude. I can be up fucking $1,000, man, and I'm still playing. Like, nigga, what are you playing for? Get the fuck out the casino, nigga. Get your chips and get the hell out. Sometimes it's better to walk away with money than stay there and lose. And that's the same for life, yo. Sometimes you put your bet in. If it ain't going your way, fuck it, get out of there. But sometimes the table ain't for you. I say this about myself. Sometimes I'm afraid to give the fuck up on the shit that ain't worth it. Don't be afraid to give up. Don't be afraid to give up. What do I mean by don't be? I know y'all sitting up here like, Dre, what do you mean don't be afraid to give up? Give up on weak ass friendships. Give up on people who ain't trying to grow with you. Give up on things that you know you can't win. It's against you, bro. It's not worth it. Right? Sometimes we think this shit is worth it. Sometimes we think it's worth it. No, it's not. You have to step out on faith, dog. You have to move and allow that shit to happen. But sometimes I'm telling you, man, I get to the point sometimes I can feel the negative energy like creep up. I'm like, oh, nigga, I felt that. You ain't ever sat there and you just felt negative energy start creeping up your skin. You're like, man, get that shit out of here. You got to take a breath. You know, you got to be willing to take a breath and say, this is not for me. I'm not afraid to do that, man. I used to be afraid to say, this is, I don't like this, man. I don't like this. I don't like, hey, you know something, dog, real talk, some shit ain't for you. Some of the things out here that you may think is for you is not for you. And the best thing you can do is move out the way if it ain't for you. Don't be afraid. I'm telling you, bro, I used to be afraid to be like, oh man, I don't want to, I don't want to offend nobody. Sometimes you stay in that bubble. You allow people to write your overlay. You know what I'm saying? They don't know shit about you, but because you talk so goddamn much, they know so much about you. Shut the fuck up. I gotta shut up. I literally will look at myself in the conversation because sometimes I just talk. Sometimes it's one of those things where you talk just to be heard. I talk sometimes just to fucking be heard, and it's like it's addictive, and I'm working on it. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better man, and I know that I'm better than some of the times I be showcasing myself. And I humbly had to understand, Dre, it's not worth giving people that energy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want it though. Motherfuckers be wanting, but that you have to be willing to say, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. This shit ain't gonna end right. Niggas ain't like you. Motherfuckers ain't all got the same backbone, the same spirit, the same fucking monster that you got. Especially when you come from nothing, nigga. My dog is a whole fucking different kind of dog. But I have to stop trying to get people to understand that fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? That whole mentality of, nigga, you gotta understand me. For me, I gotta throw that shit away. That is just being black. That's just me. You know, it's not, I'm so sick of fucking being a victim. Like, nigga, I am the victim, but sometimes I make myself the victim. I like being on the bottom, nigga. I like being Ali out that bitch. Come on, nigga. I'm Rocky out this bitch. But it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it when I walk away and I'm feeling empty because I felt that I gave away some shit I didn't need to do it. You know what I'm saying? I gave away something that I shouldn't have gave away. I won't do that shit no more. I gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop. You can look like a fool or you can look like a goddamn fool. I'm ready to start looking like a fool again instead of looking like a dumbass fool, a goddamn fool, a whole ass fool. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. What do you want to say? I want to say this. You are powerful. You are very powerful. And if you don't understand your power, if you don't understand the essence of where you're going, man, the shit's going to be lost, man. I'm telling you, man, I wish I knew a lot of this, man. I wouldn't have went to college, man. I thought I was doing it in college. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to get out this bitch. I'm about to get out of here, and I'm about to shit on everybody. What y'all tell me I'm making? Mama, check this out. Bro, check this out. This is my salary. This is what it's going to make. This is what the homeboy going to make when he graduate, right? This is what I'm looking at the suggestion. Like, oh. I'm about to be out this month and ball. I remember me and my homie used to talk about it. Now I start knowing this nigga could not graduate. I'm like, God damn, this nigga still in school. Nigga 4 years in, 5 years in, 6 years in, 7 years in, 8 years in, 9 years in. This nigga still is a freshman. I'm like, God damn, nigga, why are you still a freshman? Why are you still a sophomore? Why are you still a junior? The reason why, because we allow people to write our stories for us, right? That's what your academic advisors, some of them motherfuckers do. They write it for you. Do y'all know I was a triple major? Anybody know that? I was a triple major. I was a triple major. André Mulligan, first college I went to was this college. It's called Sullivan University in Louisville, Kentucky. Actually, it was called Sullivan College. And I remember when I went, and I remember I get there and this lady, I went there by myself. I was lost. I was just out there. I was out of Bardstown Road. I remember I was driving around. I was like, son, Dre, you got to go to college. You supposed to go to college. You was supposed to go to college. Dre, let's try this out. And I was just ready to go. So I applied to the school called Sullivan University now, with Sullivan College out Bardstown Road. I remember going to the school. I remember going in, and it was like, I'm like, God damn, these people, I'm in college. These people acting different. And I remember going back there, and I'm back there by myself, a little young 18-year-old kid, man. And I remember the advisor asked me, what do I want to do? And I was like, I don't know. And she gave me this paper. And she said, pick something. And I'm looking, and she's like, well, what about business? You look like, you look like you're a business guy. I was like, well, yeah, I might, I'm seeing, what's up, Ben? I'm like, yeah, I might be a business guy, you know. And and I'm looking at computers. I'm like, what about computers? She's like, yeah. So I'm looking at computers, I'm looking at business, then I'm looking at like programming. So I'm looking at computers, I'm looking at programming, I'm looking at business. And she was like, son, Andre, you're very smart. You're very smart. This is what the advisor is telling me. She's like, you're very smart, Andre. You know something? Why don't you be a triple major? I was like, a triple major? I was like, can I be a triple major? She was like, yes, Andre. You can be a fucking triple major. Now, let me explain this to anybody that ever never went to college. Okay. A triple major is this. You got $1, right? And you got one person. And this one person is going to take this $1 and he's going to split it 3 ways for 3 people, right? And I took this $1 and I split it 3 ways. It didn't make $3. It made $300,000, right? $100,000, $200,000, whatever it made. It was wrong. The lady allowed me to be a triple major at this college called Sullivan University, Sullivan College in Louisville, Kentucky, which is a culinary school. And I remember going there. It was at a time when I was really trying to evolve, when I was really trying to change myself. And this is what I mean. So I started my own gang when I was 16 years old in Louisville, Kentucky. I've been on my own since I was 14. My first girlfriend was 25 when I was 14. I went through a bunch of chicks getting abortions and trying to get pregnant. I went through all this shit. I got in a fight with Lil Wayne and his entourage. I threw a cat through a window over my baby mama at the time. I went through this whole trend. Like, I'm talking about, nigga, fighting all the time. Like, I remember my hair was blonde, but at first my hair was platinum silver. A lot of people, this ain't new to me. My hair been blonde, nigga. I was always a blonde kid. My underlay is blonde. And I remember I had first started modeling, and I'm starting to get big. And for me, coming out of Louisville, Kentucky, man, the shit was crazy, man. Because I remember when I started popping in Louisville, right? I started popping. I'm gonna tell y'all when I started popping. 16 years old, Louisville, Kentucky. Actually, 15 years old, Louisville, Kentucky. I started my own gang, Untouchable Thugs, UT for life. It's a brand on my arm. I show motherfuckers my brand. A lot of people thought it was a fraternity. It's actually my gang. It's right here. It looks like, hold on, can y'all see it? Hold on. All right. So that's my brand, Untouchable Thugs. It was put on there with an arm. What's up, man? It was put on with a we put hangers on the stove and we burnt them, and then we put them onto my arm, and like all my gang members had it branded on it. And I mean, when I tell you I felt safe, and I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm gonna tell y'all why I felt safe, man. I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky. I came to Iroquois Projects when I got older. My family, we were always middle class. like not middle, lower middle. Look, nah, fuck that. Let me stop lying. Nigga, we was nigga middle class, right? So we were in the hood, but we were doing better than everybody else, right? So we grew up in houses. I hit a house. I always hit a house growing up. Then when my mom really got on drugs, we shifted into going to the projects. So me and my brother, like, we always had some kind of house. Even though we lived in the hood, we were in a fucking house. And I remember, man, fighting, dog. Like, nigga, I used to get in so many fights. I probably fought 3-4 times a week, every week growing up, dude. I'm talking about real, like, in my record on the streets out here, baby. Got them hands. I got them hands, dog. And I've been beat up. 1, 2. I've been beat up twice. Hold on. No, I ain't gonna give you the Dwight Howard bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna give you that. I ain't gonna give you that, bro. I ain't gonna give you that. I ain't gonna give reason why I ain't gonna give his bitch ass nigga that win, because he came up behind me and he tried to swing on me and I caught him. Bow, bow. I'm talking about when he came in, I was sitting, okay, so all right, let me tell you, let me walk y'all through it. Let me walk y'all through this real quick, nigga. Third period, Iroquois High School, second floor, Miss Austin's class. So we sitting in there. No, Miss Phelps' class. We sitting in there. Not me. I'm sitting in there chilling. And I remember sitting in class, and this nigga named Chris Deadman walks in the class, holler, whoop that nigga's ass, whoop that nigga's ass. I don't know who he talking about. And all of a sudden, this nigga Dwight comes through, and I don't know why this nigga's trying to fight me, yo. So let me say this. I don't know why this cat tried to fight me, but the reason why he tried to fight, let me tell you why he fought me. At the end of the day, why this nigga came at the boy. All right. I was skinny, but I was always me. Right. So the way I am right now, and I always been this way. Ain't nothing changed. Nigga, confidence, everything. I've been here. You know what I'm saying? And I remember cats would ride on me. Cats would try to joke. Man, I'm a dog. Can't nobody fuck with me on the jokes. I'm going to tell y'all, anybody, if y'all want them roasties, if y'all want the roasted toasted, bring your ass over here to Bad Boys. Right? If y'all want it, huh? If any of y'all want the roast, come on over here to C Students and let me show you how we do it. Yo, y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for the, man, I'm a king, man. I shut anybody down. Roast battle, whatever y'all want to do, they wasn't with it. So growing up, cats would try to ride on me, man. I come from an area where you have to joke back. You have to throw them. You have to throw them back. What? Think your mom, what? Yo, dirty face ass, look at you, small waist, little hula hoop nose. Look, get at him. Whatever, man. Look at his socks, man. Look at these goddamn socks, man. Pull your socks up, little ankle socks ass nigga. Little dry socks. Your pants look like they need lotion on them. Little dry ass pants, belly shirt wearing, small back, little neck, old ear, dirty face. What are you talking about? Old monkey mouth, old gutter back ass nigga. Like we throwing at him. Look at your old fresh loop ass nigga smelling like ass looking ass nigga. Look at him. No, he look like old face. We going at you. So Cat was trying to joke on me, man, and I threw him. I'm talking about, man, I hit this nigga with a 50 cent. Pow, pow. Oh. Nigga, the nigga pride dropped. He walked out of class like a little bitch. He walked out of class. I guess he wouldn't complain. And next you know, he came back in with a backup, which we all lived in the same hood. I just carried this big ass backpack, right? So I had this big ass, like if y'all see these books on my desk, they're about that big. My book bag was just hanging out. I was just like, man, why do I got every goddamn book? I had every book in class in my backpack for no real reason. So I remember the dude coming in, man. He swung. I went down, man. I caught him. Like I used to hit gut shots because niggas didn't know how. They didn't know that you can get kidney punches. Everybody always went for the face. I hit a clean uppercut, and I caught him in the stomach. Pow, pow. But my backpack was so heavy when I went to swing this way, my backpack took me back, and I slipped. Pow. And I went under the desk. It looked like I was crawling under the desk, but I wasn't crawling under the desk. I fell under the desk and I had to swiggle my backpack out. So then when I got my backpack, I grabbed him by a shoe, pulled him, slammed him on the ground. Pow, pow, pow. 3 times. Done. Only reason why I won the fight is because I hit him 6 more times than he hit me. But when I tell you, people was like, man, Dre just whooped the white. I was like, no. I was like, no, it was a match, right? I never wanted a person to know that I whooped them, because if you come back, I want you to come back thinking you almost beat me. I love the fight. Let's go. Yeah, it was a tie, wasn't it? Beat me again. Nah, nigga, everybody know I always whooped them, so nobody ever came back to fight me. Every time I fought somebody, it was only one cat that I used to fight all the time. There's one dude named John, and he stumped me out one day, right? This is now. Hold on, man, bitch, man. This is how he won the fight. Let me tell you, this is how he won the fight. So we fighting. We playing kickball. Everybody playing kickball. Girls over here double dutching. We playing kickball. And did he throw the ball to my head? I think he threw the ball at my head. What's up, D? I think he threw the ball at my head. Nigga, why you throwing the ball at my head, bro? Don't throw the ball at my head. So he threw the ball at my head. I dunked down like, oh man, bitch ass nigga, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't with that. So we start fighting. Now, this is the time when if you were light-skinned and you were dark-skinned, y'all really went at each other's neck. You know what I'm saying? And I was whooping this nigga's ass, right? So then I tripped and fell in the bushes. It looked like the nigga threw me in the bushes. No, he didn't throw me in that damn bushes. I tripped in the bushes, right? So when I got in the bushes, my shirt got caught because I had hammer pants on at the time. So my hammer pants got caught on the bush, and it looked like I was stuck. So I tried to come out of my shirt, and I always wore tight shirts, y'all. This wasn't new. You know, y'all think tight shirts had it. My mama couldn't afford to buy new clothes, so all my clothes were tight. Y'all niggas think y'all winning out here wearing this fitted shit? Nigga, I been fitted. Nigga, we broke. Nigga, I was fitted out on these streets. What? Nigga, what you doing with them gauchos on? Nigga, these ain't gauchos. Command don't wear gauchos. They not high waters. They're high socks, nigga. Whatever, let's go. When I tell you that I try to take my shirt off, and I was trying to take my shirt off after I hit him, all I felt was myself go up in the air and fall back down on the ground, right? And I didn't feel none of the hits because I was in the shirt, right? And I know I looked out. Hey, you know how you look? You ever try to look out your shirt and your head get caught and your eye is coming out? All I saw was this nigga foot coming up in the air, and it was coming down on my head. I was like, this nigga about to stomp me. You bitch. Nigga stomp me. Come here. Hey, where you going? Where you? Ain't none of y'all gonna pop over and see me? Come here, Jackie Dacky. Jackie. Can I get Jackie, please? Come on. Jackie, hold on. This is my Karate Kid shit now. Now I don't fight you niggas. Now I break out like this. But this is what I do now. Anytime motherfucker come to me wrong, I just pull out my Karate Kid drums. Like little pinky drums. Come here, Jackie Dacky. You little shit. Would you get Jackie, please? He keep running like a little horse. Look at him. Here he comes behind you. He's so fast. Watch this. Watch this. Grab him. There you go. You gotta catch my dog like a gazelle. Come here, man. Come here, man. Oh man. Oh, how you doing, boy? Hey, man. How you doing? I love you, man. What you doing, man? Huh? What you doing, man? How you doing? You running around? Huh? Here, let me move it so you can see it. Oh shit. Hey, hey, Dido. How y'all doing? Huh? Jackie really do smell like a dog today. Dido, where you going? Oh, you trying to get my yogurt? No, get it, let it go. So these are my babies, yo. This is Kaido right here. And it's a Jackie Dacky. He's my boy. This is my daughter. This is my son. What y'all doing? Huh? You normally like being on here. There you go. Oh, what's up, y'all? How you doing? I'm Kaido. I am Kaido. There you go. There you go, Kai. It's my boy. What's up, man? Good morning, Los, man. But let me tell y'all though, man. So when dude stumped me, right? So when dude kicked me, this is why I say this is the only reason why I say I lost the fight. And because I only been kicked twice in my life. I think if a nigga kick you automatically lose, right? Queen? If you get kicked, you lose automatically, right? If it's a good kick, right? If somebody kick you, have a blessed weekend, Carlos, man. Like, right? If somebody kick you, it depends on the kick. Like my mom kicked me in my chest, right? When mama kicked me in my chest, it was a faith. You know what I'm saying? Like when mama kicked me in my chest, it was the way she kicked me, right? She wanted it to be over, you know, right? You can tell when somebody like want to keep fighting, right? The kick is like, wah. It's like the Bruce Lee kicks, right? But when a motherfucker follow through with the punch, get it, Miss J. Like my mom Spartan kicked me. It was like my mom, I think they copied the Spartan kick off when my mom kicked me in the 9th grade. Because I remember going back like it. She kicked the shit out. Mama, keep your goddamn feet on the ground. What happened to you tell us keep your feet on the ground and your hands to yourself? Mama, huh? What happened to that? You little thought. You better not kick me again, you little thought box. So what? Oh, it's on the mama. We're not talking to your mama like that. Mama, you little thought box. No, just playing. That's my baby, y'all. Shouts out to mama. Jewel Mulligan. You probably out here cussing somebody out. Do your thing, baby. My mom wake up cussing nigga. Hold the fuck on my door. That's how my mom wake up. Who the hell is it? I'm like, mama, it's me. Oh, okay. Hey, baby. Mama cuss everybody out. Let me see. The second time I got beat up, hey, what I think is when my brother spit in my face. That was a beat up. Is that a beat up? Yeah. My brother, so all right, this is why my brother spit on me, right? He just wanted to spit on me, okay? He just nigga quit spitting on people, dog. My brother's notorious for spitting on people. If you're gonna spit on people, at least eat some mints or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't spit on me and your breath is stinging. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, why you smell like that? Oh, nigga, spit on me early. Nigga, spit on me, man. Who does that? My brother do. Yes, he do. My brother didn't spit on everybody. He didn't spit on his baby mama. He didn't spit on his ex. Who else he spit on? You know the worst fight I ever had, Julie? Yeah. The worst fight I ever had was in the 5th grade. And the dude stabbed me with a pencil. Stabbed me with a number 2 pencil. Stab me in it. Hey, he stabbed me with a number 2 pencil on my ear. All I heard was number two, number 2. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, this ain't no restaurant. Nigga, you getting your ass whooped over here. Nope. Right here. Hey, Queen, look. Come here. Look. Nigga stabbed me right here in the ear. It was a, you ever see a pencil break? I had a sharp ass pencil hanging out the back of my ear, and I have PTSD for that. A lot of people don't know that. So I have PTSD. A lot of people don't know this. So let me give y'all the reason why I have PTSD. I have several different things. I talk about it every now and then. So let me talk about PTSD because I think it's very important. First time I caught PTSD, I almost got molested. So I know I don't want to start off there. I know y'all might be like, what the fuck? Yes. So when I was 5 years old, you know how it is. When you're a boy, you got to sleep in a room with your boy cousin. You're a girl, you got to sleep with the girl cousins. And I remember nobody wanted to watch me. So I was bad. I wasn't bad. Queen, what do you call a kid like talk all the time? And always into shit. And I don't never shut up. Is he? Kid that needs to shut the F up. Is he bad? Yep. Okay, so I was rambunctious, okay? I was rambunctious, okay? Is that what that means? Is that what the fuck that word, man? I've been telling people that I was rambunctious. That mean I got a fat ass? I thought it meant I was bad. I'm a C student, god damn it. Hold on, look it up for me. What is rambunctious? Somebody lit up. I don't even spell rambunctious. Hold on. How do you spell runbunk? Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Let me see. Run. Hold on. Rambunctious. Run. Is it RHON? Rambunctious. Hold on. Y'all were trying to spell the word, hoping the computer would figure out what to say, and did nothing come up. It's like, God damn, I'm that bad. Rambunctious, run. Rambunctious. Hey, somebody find. What's up, Nate? Rambunctious. Bunk. Hold on, man. Somebody, how you say it? How you pronounce it? Rambunctious. Hold on. Rambunctious. How do you spell rambunctious? Anybody know? And what does it mean? No, that's rambunctious. Okay, I can't spell it. All right. Well, whatever it is, I was a badass kid, right? What's up? Hey, if somebody can figure out the definition of rambunctious, please tell me, because I can't even spell the goddamn word first. So if I can spell it, I can look the definition up. But I was waiting on the underline. You know when they give you the option to click on it, I was looking for that. Oh shit, I can't spell that bad. They didn't even give me the alternative to it. Look at that. They're like, nigga, you stupid. So on this, so y'all know, I remember getting up, and I remember I think I already talked about this before. And I remember getting ready to sit down, and someone was like, Dre, turn around. And when I turned around, my cousin holding his penis, like on brick hard. I was like, oh shit. And I took out run. It was like Macaulay Culkin don't got shit on me, nigga. I ran. That's where they come from. Nigga, if you was born in the 70s, 80s, if you was a kid, if you was a male, these pedophiles, these gay guys who couldn't be openly gay out here on these streets, they were trying to target little boys. And that was the sad part about it, is that that's the reason why rambunctious. Okay. What's the definition of rambunctious then, Jay? Okay, so it's RAMBUNC. There we go. Let's see. The meaning of rambunctious: uncontrollably exuberant. Hold on. Unrestrained, irrepressible, resilible. Hold on. What the fuck is that word? That's a big word. Hey, man, don't be giving me no big ass words, man. Don't be doing that to me. There you go. You won't even know what you're talking about, Queen. Rambunctious is difficult to control or handle, widely biases, rambunctious child, tremendously active or nosy, a social gathering that becomes rambunctious or out of hand. Are you a true blue champion of the blue synonym? Okay, so that's what the fuck I was with the big definition. Thank you very much. Boyocious. What is boyocious? What the hell is boyocious? Hold on. Boyosis. Hold on. Let me pronounce it.
Boisterous.
Boisterous. Okay.
Boisterous.
Boisterous is nosy, energetic, or cheerful, rowdy.
Boisterous.
Boisterous, lively, active, and
Boisterous.
it's not a hoe, it's the voice. I can't change the voice. You want me to change the voice to a man voice? I don't want to hear voices. I don't want to hear that. You see that? She always in the biz. She better watch out. I got big dick energy over her. She know better. She know better. I'll be blowing them backs out, girl. Huh? Nothing but. I'm not doing anything. Don't be bothering me on her. You're not getting your booty ate later. You're not getting your booty ate later. I'm not. You're not getting licked, ate, or none of that. That's a threat. No more. No, you can't sit on my face this week either. None of it. None of it. The way you sit on my face where I can't breathe, and I be gagging for air. The way you like it. When I let you choke me, all that, none of that. You ain't get none of this good dick this week if you keep disrespecting me on my podcast. Hey, but she know better. She know better. I pull it, mama. Yeah, catch you getting out the shower, right? I catch you getting out the shower. I'll be like, where you going? You got a little bit of soap in your boot. Right? Pull the stick out. You know, I keep pulling. I keep pulling, then throw it over my back on her. Hey, how you doing, butt? I'm doing very well, Queen. You having a good morning? All right. I'm praying for you this morning that you have an amazing, beautiful day, Queen. That you are able to control all the amazing energy around you. I ask that you be just have abundance of amazing power and energy and conquer your day, and you have amazing spirit, and I am just grateful to have you in my life, so thank you very much. What does C student stand for in the C? I was thinking thinking confused. So C students started as a grade, right? C students because I graduated, not graduated. My if I show y'all my grades, y'all be like, "God damn, you stupid." My mom beat me to A, okay, but my original grades were all like real low grades, and I had a learning disorder growing up where it wasn't learning, it was a speech impediment. So you hear the S, you hear me lisking. I'm not gay, so fellas, don't be in my inbox. I have a list, okay? Love my women, love them. Well, I love one woman, but Queen, you heard that. I fixed it. I said I love one woman. So what was going on though, Nate, is that when I was talking about C students, people would be like, I wasn't a C student, I was a B student, I was an A student. I'm like, I'm looking to myself like, it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It's so much bigger than that. The power to see, I call it now the power to see, C students. And the reason why I switched to that because I was having a conversation with Dave Chappelle at the improv. He was there talking, like doing comedy, and he was sitting at my table. And I had my hey Queen, yeah. Can you grab me a C student head out the closet? Please. So I'm sitting there and I'm doing I'm just like I'm there and I'm watching. And he's talking to me, he's talking to everybody else, and then he went to this thing where he was like if y'all got any questions or anything, y'all ask questions. And I was just kind of asking him what to do as a comic and to rely on and stuff like that. And I remember everybody knows Chappelle. He has a Chappelle emblem and everything. And I remember I was a door guy at the Improv, and I remember asking him, how do you get around the gatekeepers, man? How do you get around the gatekeepers when you have the talent, you have that, but how do you make it? And he was like, there ain't no gatekeepers. He said, you are your gatekeeper. Your friends are your gatekeeper. Y'all help each other out. Y'all pull each other out. And then I remember him taking his hat and he set it down like this. And I had took my head down and set it down like that. And I felt it was a transfer of energy. I felt that I was going to be the next great, and I know I am. I'm going to be the next biggest comic in the world. And I went from that to being able to say this is now a option for me. So C student is a power. You get the right to choose. You get a choice. I'm very creative. I'm cocky. I'm confident. I change people. Everything is at a cost. Everything, though it can be confusing, curiosity can be conquered by control, right? It's course. You got to be able to understand that is the power of the C. Your power of your C is at that moment what you choose to be. So if you're confident, it's never confused. So it's always a positive in the C. The power of the C is always positive. It is always going to lean in a curve towards you. The C student is not indica or sativa. It's hybrid, right? But it's sativa dominant. And what that means is that we can go anywhere. I can be in any room. I can be in any boardroom. I can go anywhere. And that's why I'm there. What drew you to want to become a comedian? I always want to be a household name. I was a backup dancer for MC Hammer as a kid. I did a Hammer Don't Hurt Him tour when he came to Louisville, and I remember it was October 13th, 1991, and 1991 Louisville Holla, hold on. Not Louisville Gardens because that's downtown. So it's the Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, which was bigger than the Yum Center at the time. And now the Yum Center is the biggest thing there. And I remember becoming a backup dancer for MC Hammer. And I always wanted to be cocky is a different, because cocky for me is confidence. I had to be cocky because when I became a male stripper, everyone was, coming at me. So I had to have confidence to say I was a male stripper, So my confidence is always more of a powerful confidence and cockiness, because I got to be confident and cocky at the same time, because it's one of those things that people will literally try to take advantage of you. Like I always put myself in different positions, and what I mean is, like, I'm always the nigga in the room where they like, oh, he a stripper. And I'm in here with a bunch of thugs like, yeah, nigga, I'm a stripper, but I ain't no hoe. And I love women. And I'm doing my damn thing. And at first I used to have to justify being a dancer. You know what I'm saying? I was a stripper, then I was a dancer, then I became an entertainer. So that's why my business was Romeo Entertainment, Romeo ENT. You can look it up on Google. Romeo NT 502-836-9658 used to be my number. And I was trying to do stage plays, and I remember trying to do comedy. And I would do a male review, and I would tell the girls like, hey, I'm gonna try to do comedy. Y'all want to come and check me out? And I would bring like 100, 200 women to an open mic and crush it. And I remember this guy named Adam White, that was one of the bookers at the Comedy Caravan in Louisville. He was just a dick towards me, And he made the actual other booker, which is a guy named Tom Sobel. He made the guy look at me totally different. But at the time, I was bringing people in, and this is the thing about it. It's about S's and C's. It don't matter if it's friends or not. They actually pushed me out of doing comedy because they were so fucking rude to me. You know what I'm saying? They were so rude to me, and I didn't understand the comedy business at the time. Is that it's about S's and C's. I could have just kept doing my thing as a dancer and doing comedy, but then I pick and choose, and I was like, okay, people were making it so hard on me as a dancer, not knowing I was a manager at McDonald's. I ran KFC Young Brand. I was a district manager. I was making 46.5 my freshman year, 2008. I started out with KFC Young Brand, 47,500. Yeah, he was white, but black people the same way, mama. They were all doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like guys were more black dudes more envious towards me because they couldn't do what I could do, and then white guys is just really controlling. You know what I'm saying? So I felt myself in this box where I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go dance. And then I remember when I started, and it's so weird because this play right here, I don't know if y'all remember this. It's not what it's cracked up to be going around Ty Good. Like I know this cat, I know this cat because he was doing these plays. And I remember going to audition for these plays. This is when Tyler Perry was doing. This is how old this shit is. This is when Tyler Perry was even doing his stuff, right? And I remember going out. My first play that I did was August Wilson's King Hedley. I played a character called Mister. I always want to have my picture taken. You know how you have your picture taken when you poll for it? I polled for the police. They told me I wasn't nothing but a sorry ass criminal. I was like, all right, just take my picture. They took my picture and I asked them when I can get them. They was like, you ain't nothing but an old sneaky ass criminal. It was like, all right, we're good. So Mister was the character August Wilson. He was King Hedley's best friend, and being King Hedley's best friend, Mister was rambunctious. He was and that's one thing that I always did is that I like when I acted, and even when I remember being younger, people would try to get me to model, and I remember going down the street and this guy was like, "Hey man, you want a model?" He was in a white van. I was like, "Oh hell no, nigga, not a nigga pulling up to me in a white van." And then I remember doing Model Search America. I had blonde hair. Y'all look on my West collar. I modeled for this magazine called Inferno, which was with Vibe magazine. It was out of St. Louis, Missouri, and out of Louisville, Kentucky. I got close with the St. Lunatics, Nelly. Ray J was on the first issue. Ashanti wasn't there. Aaliyah was on our issue. Petey Pablo. Ray J was big at the time, y'all. Ray J was the man at the time. Bet you won't tonight. Now I'm find you. And make about mind you. Then in Dolphin, DJ watching, Glazes talking. It's on tonight. Hold on, matter of fact, I'm gonna play that. Y'all remember that song? Wait a minute. Anybody remember that by Ray J? Hey, Pharrell first song. So, and I'm just playing this so y'all can hear this. Hold on. I'm just playing this so y'all can hear this. So, yeah. So if you're looking at magazine, Janae, if you remember that magazine, it's on my page. If you look on there, I was the major model in there. I was big, man. I was actually a very big urban model, man. I was getting up there, man. And I end up picking and choosing because it was at a time when if you was a model, they thought you was gay. Like you couldn't be straight. Like you can't be straight. It's crazy how they do you in the black community, especially. Like you can't just be like that. Hold on, let's see how we do this. Hey. Yeah. I don't think y'all ready for this. This for little Kim got a nose fix. Been working all day. Working all day. Don't play. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Cali, sticky greens. Not dropping. DJ's watching. Been starching. It's on tonight. That motherfucker just like go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey, hey. Wait a minute. Working all day. So what happened is, and I'm gonna give you the story real quick. So I started modeling. It's crazy because I've been on my own since I was 14 years old. Me and my brother and my cousin Grenita, my brother Will, we lived out Iroquois Projects, building 8 out there. We was in there. Actually, we moved to building 8. We used to live in building 13. Then we get down, Julie, get him. Get off your sister. Come here. Give me him. What are you doing? Get your little horny butt over here. Come here. Oh my God. Number one. Here, it didn't come out. Did it come out? You keep your dick in, little boy. You hear me? Hey. Keep your penis. I love you too. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. You can't be doing that. Okay. No, I love you, man. But stop being bad, okay? There you go, little man. All right. You want to get back down? There you go. All right. Come on. You got it? Sorry about that, yo. So, I went through this. It was crazy because I got shot in my head. So I got shot in my head when I was 16 years old, close range with 22. Got shot right here. Came out right here. And I think I was telling people, I was running this gang, and I always been like I don't know, man. This shit was crazy, man, because my life was like totally turmoil. You know what I'm saying? My mom ended up going to jail. I started living with my grandma. I got stabbed, and I was living by myself, and I'm living in this house, no electricity. I remember I only had gas. So for a year, a lot of people don't know this. So my mom, when my mom really, really got really bad on drugs, her and my brother got in a big fight. And my brother come from a upper middle class family on his dad's side. And his grandparents took him because he's light-skinned. So I was basically out there by myself. And my mom, when she really, 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 really was out there on them drugs, man, that shit, like, I couldn't sleep. Like, I didn't feel right unless my mom was in the house. So I remember having holes in my shoes. I remember not having no food. I remember catching the bus to school, and I would get there like at 7:00 in the morning, right? So our school bus didn't come to 6:50. I would catch the bus and get there. I'd be the first person in the lunch line, breakfast. I'm eating all this breakfast, I'm eating all the lunch, and I stayed to school as late as I can because I knew when I went home I didn't have no lights. I remember I used to get in these fights. As a matter of fact, that fight I was talking about earlier with the cat Dwight, the reason why I got in the fight is because they used to try to ride on me. You know what I'm saying? So we joking, we going back and forth, getting this fight. And I remember me getting sent to the principal office. I remember Principal Walt. We call him Walt because he looked like Michael Jordan, and he actually looked like Jordan. Jordan is his cousin. That's what y'all know Michael Jordan, my cousin, right? He was telling everybody Michael Jordan is my cousin. So he was known as the principal, who Michael Jordan was his cousin. So he looked like him, picture next to him. So I remember Walt saying, Andre, what's going on? I was like, man, they keep messing with me, bro. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, look, man, I'm poor, bro. I said, I got holes in my shoes. I said, dog, I'm trying to get it together, but niggas ain't going to be talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't touch me. Niggas just put cigarette butts in my holes in my shoes, right? So I would stay up all night looking for my mama and be in class, sleep, and I wake up and my shoes is smoking. Like literally smoking a fucking cigarette. Fuck you niggas, man. Put no goddamn cigarette in my shoes. These niggas put fucking meat, man. Maurice, where you That's my nigga, man. I love you, man. We used to go back and forth on the jokes, man. So he got me, man. I went to sleep, nigga, put a cigarette in my shoe and lit it. I love you, man. I definitely hope you're doing well, man. I definitely hope you're doing well, Maurice, man. You know, man, we weren't supposed to make it. Most likely your ass is out here crazy and still living. As long as you're living, even if you're crazy, Brian, I still love you, man. We go back like fucking flats, 4 flats on the fucking Lincoln. You know how it is, bro. So I remember, you know, I'm sorry to jump off subject, but I remember being on my own, man. And when I started modeling, I think girls started pushing me to model. It was like, oh my God, you. And I remember I just always had sex. I always had sex. I wanted to be loved. And, you know, a girl started that rumor. A girl started that gay rumor because I had blonde hair. And she was trying to talk to me, and I didn't want to talk to her. She was like, you must be gay. I was like, no, I ain't gay. I just don't want to talk to you. Why don't you want to talk to me? Number one, you fucked my cousin. And number two, I don't like you, right? It's 2 things. So every black dude that went through, oh, he gay because I had blonde hair. So people was like, oh, he gay. So pay no attention to that. I started acting. People was like, oh no, he's not gay. He actually is just I guess they try to make me like I was Dennis Rodman without the dress, right? Is that androgynous or what? I guess I wasn't wearing black or nothing like that. Just because I dyed my hair blonde, they thought I was weird. This is so crazy. I was trying to be Cisco. That was my role model. You know the confidence you have to walk in a black club with blonde hair, platinum hair. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Who y'all talking to? The nigga with the blonde hair over? Yes. I always want to be the center of attention in a positive way. So when I started looking at acting and I was in Kentucky and they were restricting me, and then honestly, I didn't know I was gonna make it past 21. I always knew I was gonna get shot. I thought I was gonna be dead. I always said it's crazy how affirmation is, because I always said I would be shot by the age of 17. I got shot when I was 16, right before I was turning 17. And when I got, I just one day was like, oh, I'm gonna go do comedy, because I was trying to find a way out of the stripping game, because I was like, I know I'm meant for better. And I miss dancing. Look, if I can go back to stripping right now, if I could go back and start stripping right now, I will be back on the flow, killing it. Why? Because I love dancing. It had nothing to do with women. It had nothing to do with the money. It was what I love to do. I'm a dancer. Anybody that knew me dancing, like, nigga, I'm out there popping, like I'm out there like you got served. Nigga, serve it on. Nigga, I'm working on big girls. Like, come on, girl. She's like, oh my God, nigga. I'm killing it. But I was amazing at what I do. I am great. I'm one of the best fucking male entertainers that ever touched the fucking stage. Anybody will tell you, Romeo? You talking about the stripper Romeo from Louisville? Oh, on another level. I was like the Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan of dancing, yo. That's how cold I was on the strip pole. Not strip pole, but a stripper. I got on the pole one time in Nashville. That's because they paid me a lot of money. Ladies like, Andre, they call me Andre when they got to know me. That's why I ain't like dancing either, too. Women got so close to me as just cool. And it's like women, I think a lot of women fooled me into saying I wanted to stop dancing too. You're meant to do better. You're meant to be great. Let me tell you something. That was great. Just because you minimize entertainers, there's nothing minimum about jumping on that pole, getting out on stage and showing the world who you are. And I went out there. I remember I used to have a pimple, not a pimple, but a mole on my butt. And I had so much low self-esteem because I was like, man, they're going to see a mole on my butt. And I remember as a guy, me and my boys, we was like, nigga, no, you can't do that. Women do that. Oh, man, you pop your hips like a bitch, Dre. Don't do that. Oh, nigga, I'm just telling you not to do it. So we rehearsing. We used to rehearse, man. Hey, bro, I'm gonna do this, and I became the best dancer in Kentucky. Shouts out to the homeboy Jazz. Shouts out to Chocolate Thunder. Shouts out to all the other screw-up niggas that try to come after us. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all know what it is. Romeo ENT, André Mulligan. Y'all know what it is. Romeo. They know how Romeo do it. Biggest shows in Louisville ever. Nobody's testing it. 2,000 women at the all-male reviews, 1,000 women at the all-male reviews. And then I will try to do anything after that. When I tell you I miss being a dancer, I miss it. That was my life. And I'm going back to it. I ain't going to go back to dancing, but I will go back to throwing the shows, yo. So y'all look out. I will be going back to dancing as a show. Thank you, Queen. What you doing? Hey. Yeah. Thank you. Look, man. Look. Dancing is a beautiful thing. It shouts out to anybody out there getting your money. I don't care what you doing, man. Do you? Hopefully you're doing it because you want to do it and not because you're being forced to do it or because you have no choice. But that's not shitting on you. So I would never, that's the reason why I think a lot of people really fuck with me on that level, because I'm not judging. I'm not a judgy nigga on that side. If you don't do nothing with yourself, I'm gonna judge you. But if you out there, it don't matter how you getting your money, man. I respect it all because I done everything. A lot of people just don't know. I worked at KFC, Long John Silver, McDonald's, Cheap Cheese, Tumbleweed, Kentucky Kingdom, Six Flags, Long John Silver's, the Galt House Hotel, Courier Journal newspaper, Burger King. I worked at LA Fitness. I worked at Ghost Gym. I worked at Urban Active. I worked at the YMCA. I worked in the community center. I used to volunteer at the churches. I was the wrestling coach for Dawes High School. I was a head wrestling coach for Shawnee High School. I was the assistant wrestling coach for Holy Cross. I'm a bad man, yo. I'm a bad man. Hold on, what's up, man? So I don't shit on nobody. I don't. One of the things that I'm focused on, like I said, man, is this for myself is number one, to staying out of people's business. Number two is keeping my fucking 2 cents to myself. What that mean, Andre, is no longer going to be entertained by entertaining y'all. I used to talk to her myself talking, but sometimes it's better to shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing. Leave it alone. Sometimes sitting back and listening is the best thing you can do, Andre. Because when you listen, people talk. Let it go. So for this day on, I'm going to start sitting back and listening. Because I got to be a better listener, because I want to stop cutting people off. That I think it's my pet peeve for myself, is that I cut people off. I don't like it. It's a habit. And I'm working on it. I'm owning up to it. But I'm going to stop cutting people off. I think it's very disrespectful. But like I said, it's a habit. I'm sorry, you motherfuckers don't know how to steal the conversation. I do. Who can steal the conversation? I can. Thank you. But thank y'all for tuning in this morning, man. Reflect and revise on everything I talked about. But also take a 30 seconds to a minute today to kind of sit back and take a breath and breathe and close your eyes and visualize what you want out of life. Visualize what you want out of today. Visualize what you want out of people. But also, you got to remember, you got to set this vision that you want to see in people. If you don't show your expectation, people will never give you what you deserve. And the expectation, what that means is setting an example, changing who you are. The person that who you are makes people change. I'm talking to the man in the mirror, talking to your goddamn self. If you want to make it tough, if you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. You better get it right when you got to back down. You got to do that. You might have with that man in the mirror. See, that's how my voice went out last time, so I can't do that. Change, gonna make a change for once in my life. And gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it light. It's my bum running on the floor. My baby went to war. It's in a matter of time. Just years in the streets without enough to eat. Really lied in the night, pretending that to see it in you. But not anything, not a broken bottle top. Been a nut stuck so. Closing out. Thank you for tuning in to see students today for once in my life. Gonna feel real good and gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As my one off the final store, my baby went to war. The sitting there in the line. In the fields, in the streets, without enough to eat. Realizing the vibe, pretending that you see that in you. Been stepping, tipping by a broken bottle top, and it was so. They got them trying another way to go. Been a guy, nowhere to go. Been up, I want you to know. I'm stopping in the man in the mirror. Hey, hey. And know that there's been a man in the pit. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. The building that you love, the standard that you saw. Believe in the beat that you don't do. Never make them die. Somebody different life. Then I must stop sleep. Then not bright another way to see. Then I die, don't face to be. Then I won't get started with me. Hey, I'm asking him to say just why. No, but there's been a man in the terror. If you want to make a play, a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Man in the mirror. You ever be singing and then they hit the volume and you should go, man in the mirror. But when the music on, you be like, Bon, that's it. Been a numb, then it up. Then look at yourself and make a change. Woo! Oh, yeah. Bon, that's it. And a man in the bitter. If you want to make a better place, to make a look at yourself and make a change, you better get it right. And it won't you let this don't let you mind. Hey, that man. No, I'll just play, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. See students in the morning, man. See students in motherfucking Detention. André Mulligan. I love y'all. I appreciate the time. Cash out me if y'all want to. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever you want to. 50 cents, homie. It does not matter. See Students Podcast on Cash App. André Mulligan on Instagram. André Mulligan on Instagram with the minus sign, not the lower minus sign, whatever that is. And y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. But we back on here tomorrow, man. Keep going, man. We doing this, man. We doing this for everybody. And I want you to understand. I want you to understand this.
I think we're unique because now, as you can see,
you are unique. You are amazing. It's okay to be selfish with your conscience. It's okay to be selfish with your pride. But it's not okay to allow a person to affect your energy. Quit allowing people to affect your energy. Quit allowing people and giving them that power over you, because when you do give a person power over you, that breaks you down. And what that really means, and I tell anybody this, and this is where it falls down to: don't let people get you into shit you don't want to be in. When I learned this for myself, because I don't know how to stop. So when I tell people I want to avoid stuff, when I tell people I don't want to talk about something, I don't want to do it because I know that people aren't built like me. Everybody ain't built. What's up, Reese? Everybody ain't built like you. Everybody don't know you. You know, a person will only have to know your background to understand why you say what you say and why you do what you do. And it is a reason behind everything. And it is nobody's ability to tell you what is right and what's wrong. The whole thing is for them to get you updated on the reality factor. What is real and what's wrong? What is good and what's bad? Everything that might be right to you is wrong to everybody else. Right? It's like living in Pizarro world. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Everything that is wrong there is good in fucking California. Doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it wrong either. I am neutral. I stay in the fucking middle on everything now, because y'all are so fucking sensitive that y'all taint people's opinions. And I taint people's opinion because I try my best to get people to understand what the fuck I'm coming from. It's not for me to do anymore. That's why I would no longer give my opinion unless I'm paid to give it. Thank y'all for tuning in. C Students in the Morning, André Mulligan in detention. We are now out of detention. Thank y'all. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, social media, and thank y'all for all the handles. C Students coming at you. We're out. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, homies. We are out of here, though. Boom, bang, bang. Cash App, man.